Hey guys, today I'm going to be playing Villagers. This is a sort of town management simulation game where you build a town and take care of your villagers by taking care of all their needs. Sort of like Banished, or I suppose like the beginning of Age of Empires where you're building up your little settlement. This game doesn't come out until March 25th, so this is more or less a very early preview of the game. There's a campaign mode. Campaign is essentially just a set of tutorials with a lot of dialogue. So I'm just going to go to free play just so I can show you the gameplay part of the game. It's very, very similar to Banished. If you haven't played Banished, check that out on Steam. It's really good. So the first thing we need to do is build a town hall. So let's build it here. I'm just going to rotate it a little bit. It's good to build your town hall and your town close to a water source because your villagers constantly need water every day. So your villagers spawn on the edge of the map. I'm not really sure why. I feel like it's kind of silly to spawn all the way over here and just watch them walk all the way across the entire land. Here's some animals. You can hunt animals. I'm not going to do that yet. And if you look on the outside edge, it looks like we're on top of a table, sort of like a tabletop game, although I'm not entirely sure what this is about. I didn't really pay all that close attention to the dialogue, so perhaps it's part of the story. Alright, so I'm just going to speed this up to 10x speed, watch my villagers come over here and build my town hall. So now I'm going to set a warehouser. He's going to collect the stuff that my villagers chop down or mine and all that good stuff. So I'm going to chop all this, chop all that. And then I'm going to, let's see. Let's go ahead and, I'm going to just do gather all and collect all this stone. I'm going to need this stone later. And I could change the size of this if I wanted to, make it bigger or smaller. I'm just clearing out the area. As you see, all my villagers are sleeping, on the ground because there's no houses. I need to collect wood so that I can build some houses. I'm also going to build a dock so that they can fish and get a good source of food. Otherwise, I think they just fish on their own, but it takes longer, I believe. Or maybe they starve. A rain catcher collects rain for drinking water. Oh, that's interesting. Bridge, hunting hide, forest lounge. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is build a small house. So I'm going to build a house. I don't know. Building it on the coast would be cool. Let me slow down the game. I think I'm gonna build all my houses along the coast. I mean, it just seems kind of cool to do that. Although, I mean, the river might flood and kill them, but oh well. Can I build it here? I wonder why I can't build this. Oops. Oh well, I'm just going to wait a second. Production. Let's see, where is the fishing jetty? This is where they can fish out on the docks. I'm gonna build that. And what else can I build? I'm gonna need some more wood to build my house. They're all just sleeping on the ground again. Good old villagers. And as you can see, there's other people that will travel across the docks, and you can trade with them if you build an upgrade to the fishing jetty, which I might do in a second. Let me build some more houses though, so they stop sleeping on the floor. I think if they sleep on the floor, it takes them longer to wake up, which means they're less protective during the day. Let's go ahead and...
The building is finished.
Oops. Let's go set some fishermen, get some food going, and let's go ahead and start gathering some more wood. And speed it up again. Ooh, I could build an extension to the house if I had some iron. But right now I'm just going to build some more houses. There's one right here. I'll build one right there. I wonder if there's any sources of iron. I think there's just all stone. I saw on the mountain map that there was some iron, but I think this is just like a basic map, so just stone and wood. So I'm gonna go ahead and build this port extension. Allows fishing and docking of trade ships. I'm gonna be able to use this building until it's finished. Okay, I have plenty of food. I think I also need one more house. So people stop sleeping on the floor. Guardhouse protects the townspeople from attacking animals and people. Ah, so people can attack. I didn't know that. And over time, the people will mate and make babies, and you'll get more villagers. And then I think they'll die of old age. I'm not too sure though. Again, this is like a really pre-release build. It's like a month early, so things may change. I'm running out of food. Come on, townspeople. You really need to get this thing going, this port going. A merchant is visiting my village. A new merchant is arriving. Merchant will trade on a marketplace. Merchant needs a free spot at a warehouse to trade his goods. He will leave early and won't pay you gold if you can't find one. Alright, well I don't have a warehouse yet, so I can't really do much about that merchant. Yeah, I'm getting really low on food. They need to hurry up and build this before I starve to death. Come on, build it. There we go. There we go. Let's have some more fishermen. 4 fishermen, yes. Everyone needs to fish now. Allows fishing and the docking of trading ships. Cool. Okay, so hopefully they start collecting some food to feed my people, because they're all starving. I have 0 food, and I have 10 gold. Okay, now I'm starting to get food. I produced 9 fish today. Available 3, 1 stored. Can you imagine like just fishing your entire life for like a community? I mean, I suppose people actually do that in real life, but I just think it'd be kind of crazy just to fish 10 hours a day, every day. I suppose next on the list I will build a forester lounge, so that I can repopulate some of these trees. I'll build it over here. Forester Lounge, they plant and cut down trees like 50-50. It's probably better if I built it near a forest, but I kind of cut down the forest, so oh well. But everyone has a house, I think, to live in. Oh, these guys don't, so I'm gonna have to build another house for them. Cut down all the trees. But you get a general idea of what's going on here. Kind of just taking care of them. When winter comes, you have to build a chapel and a pharmacy, or mainly just a pharmacy to give them medicine so they don't get sick and die during the winter. And sometimes wild animals will attack, so you have to guard your people from wild animals, and lots of random events and stuff happen. The campaign has a lot of dialogue. I think I'm just going to pause this game here and show you the campaign a little bit. Let's go to the main menu. Actually, before I do that, let's look at a different map. Mountain, dense wood, the coastline. A few piles of rock and iron deliver the necessary resources. Once you've cleared the forest, this is a neat place to live on. Yeah, let's look at the dense forest. Oh, this looks nice. Lots of forest. There's only a few places of stone, but I think you can build marketplaces and trade with other people to get other things you need. So I'm gonna go to the campaign just to show you what it's about. Let's go to campaign, let's go to chapter 1. Right, so in the campaign there's a ton of dialogue and story to it. So this is a story about Oberlin, a young man who managed to shine a ray of hope into the pitch-black tunnel of despair at a time where war and illness ruled the world filled with darkness. Nasty winds blew around him, strong winds of pungent adversities tried to extinguish the light. Even when Oberlin couldn't see much in the darkness, was almost blind, he always laid his hand successfully around the flame, sometimes so close that he was in danger of burning as he was a child. What's wrong, Jacqueline? Well, let me continue. It's a shame to admit, Jacqueline. Being the writer I am, I'm sort of lost for words. So this guy's a writer. So I'm just gonna skip through this just to show you how much dialogue, and this constantly pops up as you play. So there's a lot of story to this if you're a fan of story, and then this will pop up constantly and you can read even more, and they're like talking back and forth and discussing about different things. And that's pretty much how the campaign works. I completed the first 2 levels. Let's see what the 3rd level is. I'm just gonna skip through this because it would take me forever to read through all that dialogue. So here's another map. Looks like a little rocky, mountainy area with a bunch of trees and iron, but there's no water sources. So you get quests, and it's like build a town hall. So you go ahead and build a town hall. I guess I'll just build it here. And villagers come in.
The building is finished.
And then they talk, and then you get another quest. Erect rain catcher. So since there's no rain in this area, I have to build this rain catcher to collect the rain and store water. And they're all sleeping on the ground because there's no houses, but whatever. This map actually has a lot of resources. Lots of dialogue. Dismiss, new quest, develop query. There certainly isn't a lack of stone in this place. We just need to get them out of the mountain and swap them for gold at the merchants. I think I need... What do I need? Close rain for drinking water. Something new is available. Quarry. Gather stone more effectively. Needs to be placed on a stone deposit marked with a stone icon. So let's go to a stone deposit with a stone icon, which is over here. And let's let them build up. What is this? Not really sure what all these air things are. Oh well. Some more characters, some more dialogue. Okay, they're gonna go over here and build that quarry. I suppose quarries give you like infinite amounts of stone as long as you have workers. Gather stone more effectively. And yeah, so you kind of get the idea of what's going on here. It's just a building management game, and I mean it's quite a bit of fun, especially if you're into these type of games. I really like Banished, and this game reminds me of Banished, so I would say this game is actually pretty decent. So yeah, if you like this game, if you liked what you saw here, if you liked this little video, be sure to check this game out on Steam. I'll put a link in the description below, and have a great day.